Okay, I am the last speaker, so as they always say that lunch or tea or something comes in between or later, so, and there's a bell also there which keeps on ringing, I think, 10 minutes or 15, I don't know. So let me see if I can make it before that. As Srikanth rightly said, I am last here because I think technology issues have been discussed here, presented. What I'm really going to talk is the leading edge of this whole thing, which is about applications. As all of us know here, UID is the greatest thing which is happening in this country. We all know its benefits. As someone said, I think Nandan only was saying that if we have these three numbers, mobile and UID number and the this mobile number, UID and bank account number, you can do kind of applications which are unheard of. And you just can't imagine kind of applications all of us could do. So the application is the ultimate benefit of UID, which is what matters ultimately. So what I'm going to do today here is just to focus on challenges for few applications. Again, applications are so many, I don't want to cover whole of it. I'm just going to focus on UID's real benefit, which is coming from benefit distribution to the people directly, which is a power of the application UID, and what it means and what are the challenges we as application developers are going to face, and what kind of patience, if I may say, we will need during those days when everything gets perfect. Having said that, I'll just quickly do some technology issues, but they are not important. I was talking to Srikanth, some of them he has already clarified, but I'll still put them because they were on my slide. So I think establishing identity, establishing uniqueness is first part, as you see on left-hand side. I'm focusing on the right-hand side, which is the benefits, managing benefits provided to beneficiaries. But the key challenges in first one or two are just very quickly. I think we all know that it is very heterogeneous in terms of agencies involved, languages, districts. I'm sure we have all heard this, so I won't get into that. Deduplication, again, if you look at global standards, of course you could raise some questions, you know, because everyone has said 99% accuracy is all you can achieve. But I'm sure we have very talented people here in Aadhaar which are solving this problem, and I was talking to Srikanth again here, and he tells me that the accuracy is going to be much, much more than what 99% is talking about. So we are safe there, but the challenges still remain, because in a social system, even if 1,000 or 10,000 or 15,000 people are duplicate identity, only those 15,000 talk, remaining 1 billion people won't talk. So the issues of social, whatever I call it, reaction still remains, and we need to see it as it goes along. It may not be a major issue to the system as such, but it does create issue, and we have to be sensitive to it and handle it technologically and make it as low as possible. But as I said, we are getting into an area which has not been tried and tested, and I'm sure Aadhaar talented team is aware of it, but just thought I would put that on the board. Now let me go to this managing benefits issue. I'm taking those systems, as I said, which are about direct benefits to the citizens, and particularly the BPL citizens. I see there are three major points, as I see from the application's point of view. One is readiness of the benefit domain. I'll explain all of this. Second is benefits tracking, and third is different types of beneficiaries. All of these create a lot of complexities, and how UID is going to help us and how it is going to all merge together is something that we'll see as we go along, but we need to be aware of this. First is benefit domain depends on benefit applications. And the way Srikanth has presented, they are moving at 1 million per day. By, I think, 2013 or 14, they'll be half through. And by 2016, 18, 17, they'll be 100%. I'm not sure our speed of application is moving at that fast pace because of various reasons. It's not about only technology, it is about many other things. So I think slow pace of automation in PDS, social justice, women, child and tribal. We are involved in most of these, in fact, in some states or the other. Does create me some concern that unless we improve the pace of this application development, the benefits of UID may not be realized as much as we want. And what to do about it is a separate subject. I think I can't cover that in 10 minutes time, but the point is the domains are not yet ready and the issues are from them. And I can again list down some 100 issues in PDS and 100 issues in child and tribal area, but I'm not getting into it. I'm saying there's an issue there. The second is benefit tracking. You see the kind of benefits I myself did not know. As he said, I was not in this queue of PDS, as he rightly said. But the point I'm making is, when we started getting into the system of computerizing this whole thing, the kind of benefits which are available, I think even beneficiaries don't know, rightfully so. But there are some schemes which confer immediately after birth. And e.g. child up to 6 years is allowed 1 unit of kerosene under ration card scheme. Now UID of course is not captured 14, it is 1 plus 4. By the way, I'm just making it. It's 5, after 5 years he says he's capturing. But the point I'm making is, some of these issues remain unanswered, how we are going to handle some of these schemes, which kind of take track across the beneficiaries, across the age groups, across the lifetime, and across the life stages. For example, scholarship for student, loan for entrepreneur, and pension for the old. We need to track the whole life cycle, and some of these challenges will come from that. The last one is actually very, very important, and I hope somehow we can handle that one. See, the benefits today are not given to an individual. Benefits are also given to households. Benefits are given to group. Benefits are given to institutions in our system. Large number of benefits are given that way. And how UID is going to handle those kind of issues for us is an issue. Are we going to have identification at that level? How are we going to handle those? Do we at all have it or not? Those are the questions which are there in the minds of application developers. But those are the issues, because benefits are not tracked individual level in this country. So I think I just highlighted the major issues. Sorry, major issues of managing benefits. We propose some solutions from our experience of doing few of these things. The proposed solution, I would think there are 3 of them. One is, the first one is here, bottoms-up approach as I call it. I think social welfare, and here we have taken social welfare as one of the application area. The social welfare domains will first need to bring all the beneficiaries within their ambit, irrespective of the UID. Because what's going to happen really is, on one hand, UID is a process which is going parallelly to enroll everyone in UID. At the same time, we have this challenge here that we need to give benefit for those who are enrolled in UID or not. So how are we going to handle it? Maybe some smart card is doing something parallelly there. Maybe we have to have systems to enroll them in any case because our systems require it. So there is going to be some kind of effort to be made by domains to get their beneficiaries straightened out and handled parallel, if I may use the word, to the UID process. Like social welfare department renders 150 schemes today through various corporations and other departments. And students get post-matric scholarship, also get scholarship under Aam Aadmi Bima Yojana and so on and so forth. Now, this in turn creates another issue for us application providers and to the user, that is government, is to how to create a single view of the beneficiary. And how UID as a system will help us is clear to me as an application developer, but I still see few challenges there in terms of this single view of beneficiary versus UID system. Again, I'm not getting into the details. I'm just flagging the issues here. We need to debate them separately. So bottoms-up approach, if it is applied, maybe some of these issues may get resolved. The second issue is, I think implementation methodology for these benefits will have to be really multi-pronged strategy. As I said, 100% automation to be achieved through concurrent approach of UID integrated and UID independent. As I said, at any point of time, over next 8-9 years, we will have UID enabled, if I may use the word,